I come back again to explain some things so that we can get on tracks. I greet you, our clients, our bosses, because you are the ones who give us projects, who give us money. But there are some things that I wanted to classify. There are some things I wanted to explain so that we can be together on the track. There are some of the clients, you give us projects, but you tell us what you want. And sometimes you force us that you want us to design what you want as you. Sometimes those things are very correct. Other times you find what you are telling us is contradicting with the current design. Like when you give me a contract, when you give me a project, because we don't use our minds, we don't guess, we don't predict. We have technicians, we have professionals that we involve in that project. Let's say you have taken me to your site, to your project. You have showed me a project. You have told me what you want. The first step that I do is site investigation. Site visit first, then site investigation. Site investigation consists of very many things. One of them, there is soil sampling, soil testing. Why do we test soils? Because the different areas have different soil types. The stability of the soil in areas are different. First thing why we test soils is to see the stability of soil. To know the road, the building that we are going to construct on that place, the load, how much the soil can withstand, how much weight the soil can stand. That's why we carry out soil testing. We take a sample from different areas on that site, then we take it to a laboratory, we test the soil. Then we design the structure depending on the soil. So, but when you come, you show me the project. When I'm excavating, then you come outside. After I have tested my soil, after I've known the stability of the soil, because there I will know the footings, depth footings, how much I will dig down for my building to gain stability. But when you come outside and you start contradicting what I took in the laboratory, because for you want to save money, that's where you find those engineers who don't persist. You construct a building, 1 year, 2 years, it is failing. The building is failing. Why? You liked money, you liked to save clients' pockets, then at the end you ended designing something which was wrong. Then after that thing of soil sampling, there are also some things that we take. I have to take that plan to the architects. Because our company has a team, we have architects. Then the architects started deciding. For them, they draw architecture drawings. They started doing architecture drawings. After an architect has designed his architecture drawings, we take the drawings to the structural engineer. Those are the channels that we pass through. We take the drawings to the structural engineer. Then the structural engineer designs the building. At first, the structural engineer will be knowing the stability of soil, will be knowing the nature of the soil. Then he designs how many iron bars do we need, the size of iron bars, how many rings do we need, the spacing of rings. That work is done by the structural engineer. After the structural engineer has designed his designs, then the client, when you come in and you say, here you have put very many iron bars, you have put iron bars of big sizes, using your own knowledge, and you start advising us. Yes, it's fine to advise, but at some extent, it's the designer that works in construction. It's not the knowledge of a person. Design. This slab will hold the weight of this amount. Then the structural engineer designs according to how much weight the building will hold. That's it also. Then also the structural engineer, he tells us whatever we shall use. That's the work of structural engineer. Then when the structural engineer finishes, because everything that we do at the site, we start with structural design. Then architectural design comes in after structural design has taken place on the ground. How much sand will you, like in a one batch box, one bag of cement, how many batch box of sand are you going to put? Those are also designers. In this construction, we as our company, we always design structures that will last for 100 years. That's the list. Some we can say 50 years, 100 years, depending on the purpose of the building. Because you may be find you having like another plan, one day you want to change the designs. So that's why we design 50 to 100 years. Because I know in 50 years, even if like in 50 years, when I design a project for 50 years, then there I know that that building will not affect me in 1 year because I have designed it for 50 years. Those buildings that you see fail in the towns, in Kampala, those that you see that fail, it is due to engineers or companies are given money, but what they design less compared to the amount of money they have been given. Contractors want to take much money and they end up designing duplicate things. That's why you see the building, you have designed the building and the building has failed. Why? You have not taken what the structural engineer gave you. For you have used your knowledge because you want much money, you are greedy for money, you have designed substandard work. But the DENEB Contractors Services Limited, we don't do that thing. We had contracted government projects. I thank Uganda Virus. Recently it has given us a project. We had done it with its project and we have done that work thoroughly well. And we are still contracting with the government. We have also a project in Kasangati. There is also another project in Entebbe. There is another project in Ruwero. So those are the projects we do them. So for our clients, yes, DENEB Contractors Services is a dream design company. We give you knowledge. It's you, the client, to build from our knowledge. We give you the knowledge, then you build from us. Because we use technicians. These things are not knowledgeable that we just take off from there. Also the thing of material selection. Different companies of cement design different types of cement. There is a class 20, class 42, there is 32, and there are different kinds of cement. There are those cements that you see, they match less the cement. Then you know that its quality is not also good. When you're designing, you also consider the cement that you are going to use. If you want the best, put in, and you know that one day you will get what you want. Even sand selection. For sand selection, don't choose a sand that has in clay, because that sand that has clay can't hold the cement properly. Those are the buildings that you see after some time they have developed cracks, because clay, whether you want it or not, it will develop cracks. But this sand, like sand, that's very good sand. Like this sand of Ruwera, that sand it is taken from Ruwera. I have used that sand for on very many projects. That sand is a very good sand. Lake sand. Those are the materials. We have offices, Wampeo Avenue, Bakwanya House Level 2. It is opposite Hotel Africana. Trust us with your projects. We shall design for you the best projects. If you are a client, you want to design with us, we can also take you through the processes of designing. I take you to the studios where architects design their architectural plans, then you design with them. You tell architects, here you have designed, so I want like this, I want like this. Even the thing also that I do, when we are designing, I keep on sending you how far we have reached. If you want to change, then we are able to change. Because we don't design what we want, we as a company, we design what the client wants. What you want is what we design for you. If we say here, you change and make it like this, immediately we change to your command, what you have said. Because your wish is our command. Your wish, we are commanded. It's what we do. So, trust, we have very good machines. We have excavators, backhoes, mixers, cranes, everything that is needed in construction, we do have it. We have good suppliers of materials, good suppliers of timber, good suppliers of sand. Tororo cement is what the type of cement that we use. Tororo cement, it is also graded in classes. Tororo cement. Also steel and also this roofing provides us with steel works. So we design with the best suppliers. We don't duplicate anything because quality is our guarantee. We design quality, we design the best things. And we are not all after money, we are after designing for you the best work. Because I know, for the first project I designed for you, even if I don't get any amount of money from that project, as long as I have designed for you the best thing, I know that project will market for me for other more projects. So my aim is not all about making more profits. My aim is designing the best quality work. So for the teams, we have good engineers, trained good engineers, good supervisors that will supervise your work very well. And we pass through government procedures. For the client, you who don't want to pass through local governments, who don't want to approve your drawings, then that project of yours will be difficult for us to design for you because we have to follow government rules. You take us at the site, we have to take the drawings to the local government. After then it approves the drawings, then it gives us go forward. We construct under the supervision of the local council around that area where we are constructing, because we want to be in touch with them. We pay taxes. We don't dodge taxes. We have to pay taxes to the government. But all that, we do it for the best, not to be disturbed, to do for you the quality work, because it's our guarantee. I thank you. Thank you very much.